And Chris has just left me here to sit all by myself. And
sorry.
If you're wanting me to entertain you, you're going to be so upset.
Sorry about that.
Anyways, welcome to the show, guys. This is going to shock y'all, a little bit of technical difficulty.
Yes.
It's very rare for us to have that, but
yeah, very, very rare. But so we had to go live on my channel because StreamYard wasn't working out. So yeah. So what we're going to do today is first of all we are live at the Indiana YouTuber Meetup.
Take a breath, little buddy. Take a breath.
Okay.
You know, a little stressed from the.
We are live from the Indiana YouTuber Meetup, and we are going to be bringing over some YouTubers to talk to interview. And this is just an experiment. We had this idea, when we were planning the meetup, and so just an experiment. So, what I will do is I'll have my lovely assistant trail medic.
We can interview him first and then send him for guest.
Yeah. Will you be our guest runner?
Guest runner.
Guest gopher.
Yeah. Need two more people.
Have a seat, old buddy.
Come on in here, old buddy, old pal.
I'm back.
I also need somebody to monitor the chat. I need somebody to.
I can do that in between the runs.
Okay.
There we go. So basically, what we plan to do is we'd like to just showcase all the YouTube creators that are here this weekend. Just bring them in, ask a couple quick questions, introduce them to you guys, and ask you to go check out their channel. So, without further ado, Keith, what is your channel name?
Trail Medic. I've been a YouTube content person for what now? 10 years, I guess. And since we've been doing these meetups, this will be our third one. We've grown in Indiana, don't you think, guys?
Oh yeah.
We had a fantastic turnout. Be sure and check out the several different videos that are going to be coming from this weekend. But I've been on here before. There's a lot of other people that need to come in, especially Mr. Michael Peterson.
Who's got a mouthful of pizza?
Mouthful of pizza,
That's
right.
what you get for standing behind the camera.
But because I'm going to be the person that goes and grabs the next guest, I'm going to go find Mr. Michael.
Well, you're not done with questions yet.
Okay.
So,
Go.
the other question I like to ask is just all of our guests is, what kind of trips, do you have anything big planned for this year? What kind of plans do you have for the year?
I don't have anything big planned. I'm hoping to be able to do some overlanding stuff in the tundra, some more like this weekend in the express van.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm going to do some backpacking because I really enjoyed doing that. I've got that new Cloud 71 hammock that Jeremy from All Things Outdoors made, and I have got to get out there. I tried it once. I've got a little bit of a modification on it that Jeremy gave for me, and you'll have to watch my video to see that. But man, I'm just excited about getting out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Michael Peterson, calling Mr. Michael Peterson.
He's got a mouthful of pizza.
Mouthful of pizza, that's what you get.
Come on in, old buddy, old pal.
All right, Michael, we're just introducing all the other YouTube creators here.
Buckley says, "Hello, Indiana."
Hey, Tim.
Buckley.
Hey, Buckley.
So we're just going to introduce all the content creators here that would like to come on. So if you don't mind, what's your channel name?
I'm Michael Peterson from Michael Peterson Backpacking.
How long have you been making YouTube content?
I think about 7 years.
7 years.
I think. Maybe not. About. Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Had a good time. Chris enjoys it when we get together and pick on him.
I do.
Any big plans for this year? Any big trip plans? Anything you got going on?
I have a plan to go to Yellowstone in October, and I have a permit request for Glacier in July.
Awesome.
So, but I haven't heard anything from Glacier, and who knows. So if I don't get that one, I'll probably just go to one of the southern wildernesses in Colorado and just hike around in there. Maybe climb Mount Elbert. Have you heard about
Elbert? Where's that at?
It's in Colorado.
It's in Colorado?
Yeah, it's a 14er. It's like 14,400.
You know what it is? Have you heard of it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I'll get you the information.
Well, you got thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, Buckley, I'm pretty
It's
sure
tough.
those are designer jeans that Carlson is wearing.
Designer jeans.
Yeah, with the mud. All right, sir. I appreciate it. Keith, you got our next guest lined up.
Next guest, here he comes.
All right, come on in.
All right.
So our next guest is Byron. Byron, what is your YouTube channel name?
Well, it's debatable right now, but currently it's Our Outdoor Adventures.
Okay.
Excuse me, Our Outdoor Recreation.
OOR. So make sure you guys go out and check out
Our
Outdoor
Recreation.
Recreation. How long have you been creating content for YouTube?
For this channel, haven't yet.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Awesome.
We're doing it right now.
And any big plans for this year?
My son Seth and I are actually the ones doing the channel. Come on, let me introduce you, Seth. We've just been talking about some things we want to do. One of the things that we want to do for sure is we want to do several sections of the KT. And we're going to do some kayaking. I've got a couple of inflatable kayaks. We want to do some kayaking, possibly some kayak camping.
Awesome.
Maybe on the Blue River. That's all we've got planned so far.
That's a start anyways, isn't it?
It is indeed.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys coming out to the meetup. It's always fun to get together with everybody and just hang out and talk about plans. All right, with that, who's next?
Mr. Brian West.
Brian West of
Thank
Zone
you, guys.
58 Adventures Outdoor Exploration.
What? Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
What's up? I'll sit next to Brian because
Brian's have to stick together.
He smells better.
So, Brian West, channel name.
Zone 58 Adventures.
Okay. How long have you been doing YouTube?
Going on 14 years.
14 years.
And I have less than 600 subscribers.
Because it's not all about the
Because
subscribers.
it's not about subscribers. That's so don't subscribe.
We had talked last night how, it's nice
Is
to have
this
that
live?
community. This is
Oh.
live. There's no editing this.
But everybody that watches is here, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Okay. So,
Anybody watching this?
Any big plans for this year?
Colorado in the truck, a little overlanding adventure.
Okay.
Hi, Keith.
Hopefully.
You in the background?
That's the main thing. Get that out of the way, and then I can free myself up to do other things,
Awesome.
like going backpacking with you guys
Right.
and hanging out.
Ponds.
Yep.
When it cools off.
Right.
Yeah. Next fall.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming out. It's always good to get together with everybody and see everybody. And
Yeah. Oh, that's always a good time.
yeah, definitely.
What would you recommend to somebody who's thinking about coming to one of these? Bring something. What would they need to bring?
What would they need to bring?
Yeah.
Covered
Food?
dish or
Definitely
Tarps.
tarps, because we built a tarp city.
rain
Because
gear.
it rains every time these guys get together, is what we figured out.
Yep.
It's not one or the other. It's both together. So remember that if you show up to one of these.
Awesome. Well,
was
appreciate
that?
you coming out.
What's
Just
these-
ignore
what's
the
with
guy
the
behind
fingers?
the camera. It's like Wizard of Oz back there.
Oh,
So,
one of those. Okay.
all right. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. There you go.
Who's next?
All right. So this guy is a newbie to the YouTube meetup. He just came back from a awesome out west adventure through Death Valley and other such places. This is Mark from the Hiking Bigfoot. He's done a lot of stuff out here too, but he's takes great pictures, does great videography, and really makes you feel like you're on the trail with him.
Wow, that's a great introduction. I look at my stuff and I'm like, it looks okay. Should I post it?
Right.
So I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
So the name of your channel again is?
The Hiking Bigfoot.
Okay.
I wanted to separate it from like my personal stuff, my personal channel, and it was the only thing available. So it's hard to find, a name for anything you want to do these
Right.
days. So
How long have you been creating content?
before YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, I've been doing sketch comedy and all that stuff.
Really?
Awesome.
Yep, did all that stuff, and then I got burnout on it. Quit doing it for a couple years, and I've always done this. I never filmed me doing it, or even putting my pictures up for sale or anything like that. So I was like, well, let's try to do something different, and it, sparked that buzz again.
Right.
And then I got back into filming and making videos again. So
What kind of sketch comedy? I mean, like what? 'Cause
We did like just sketches, like SNL type stuff,
Gotcha.
little things like that. So didn't get very far, but it was fun. It was just something we did when we were kids.
would you ever be open to that again and say like an intro to my video or? Just...
You give me a call.
Okay.
All his videos are comedy.
Yeah. The editing is anyway.
So, any big plans this year? Any trips you've got planned coming up?
We are heading back out to Zion in June to re-hike Angel's Landing.
Awesome.
Great hike.
My wife backed out and she regrets it, so we got permits and that's when we're going. So, and then we're doing the Adventure Hiking Trail in a couple weeks as well. So
Nice. That's been on my list for a while.
Yeah,
I've attempted it.
We've tried it. We get flooded out every time.
Yeah.
really, I've seen last year your Tecumseh. It was like right after we did it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
That was
god.
a disaster too. Good times. Well, man, appreciate you coming
Yeah, thanks
out.
for having me on.
Yep.
Absolutely, Mark.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to the meetup too. All right.
Who's next?
Give it up for Natalie coming to the stage. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Nat. Your channel name?
Nat Moran.
Nat Moran.
That was easy. Woo, first question right.
Got the first one right. How long have you been creating content on YouTube?
About 4 years, I would say.
And what's the main gist? What's your niche? I guess. Explain your channel, I guess is what I'm asking.
Right. Well, my channel originally started with me just documenting my hiking and backpacking adventures. Most of the time my family out west could see them. I'm originally from San Diego and a lot of my family's out in California. So moving to Kentucky, I didn't really get to see them very often. So it was just a way for me to kind of connect, and then it kind of evolved from there. I now live full-time on the road, started out in a truck camper, and now I have a 4Runner, and I do this all with my 3 big dogs. Yep.
What's your next big trip?
Well, I'm heading out to either Montana or Wyoming, and I'm going to do some backpacking trips out there. I know for sure in the winds. I love the winds. It's some of my favorite backpacking out there, so I'm going to be going back and doing a couple of things. And then I don't know if anybody knows this, but we're going on a hike. We're going to go climb Mount Elbert later. So
Yes, we are.
Where's that at, Chris?
It's in Colorado.
Okay.
It's like the largest of the tallest mountain in Colorado.
Gotcha. Awesome.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I was unaware,
I don't think
but I
anybody
appreciate
knows that now.
Okay, good.
Awesome. We appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
No,
and,
thanks for having me.
Yep.
Thank you, thank you. All right, hey, she's after him. Come on. This is our parade. This is our parade of guests, by
Where's
the way.
herding them in?
Damn, make me feel bad. Say herding and send me in.
Here's a B team.
The B team.
There you go.
All right, Tony. So what is your channel name?
My channel name is Hoosier Outdoor.
Hoosier Outdoor, and what do you do on your channel?
We mostly do dispersed camping, kind of some off the beaten path kind of places. We don't do any hiking or stuff yet. That's coming, but mostly state forest, national forest, try and avoid the crowded areas.
Awesome. How long have you been creating content?
I've been creating content, probably not totally content, but I was a photographer for about 15 years before I started doing this. So I've been, my YouTube channel's a little over 2 years old.
Awesome. And any big plans?
Just a lot more camping, more gear. Hoping to build a new overland vehicle here in the next year or so. So that's where we're at.
Moving out of the caddy?
Moving out of the caddy. The overland lack has treated me well, but I want to kind of do some van life stuff eventually.
Gotcha.
He said he wants to come on a pond excursion, too.
I do want to come on a pond excursion.
Well, there's plenty out here, isn't there?
Definitely. As long as you find one that's not too far out, I'll be all for that.
I can do that.
Awesome. Man, Tony, appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Who's next?
Tanya Browning, come on down. It's like a speed round.
It is.
It's like we got so many people to talk to. Here you go.
That's the thing. There's so many people here. It's great. I love that so many people have came out. So, Tanya, your channel name is?
Tanya Browning.
Man.
Very original.
Right. Exactly. How long have you been creating content on YouTube?
I just checked 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you primarily do on your channel?
hiking, backpacking.
Okay.
Yep.
And any big plans this year?
I just got back from Dolly Sides. The plan was to go to Michigan to do the Manistee Loop Trail. I'm still debating if I want to do that. I'm thinking I may just stay local. There's tons of stuff here I've not seen yet. So I may stick close to home.
Okay. Awesome. Appreciate you coming out. It's great to meet you finally. I
Thank
know
you.
we are always in the live streams together. I always see your name and we say hey to everybody, but it's nice to, finally meet everybody in person. So
Yes.
thanks for coming out. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Awesome. All right. Excuse me, guest bringer.
Talent rounder upper.
You got a mouthful of chips. You want to talk? You can bring the heathens. You can bring the heathens.
There's an extra chair for you.
That's for you, sir.
Hola.
Hi. Hi.
You've got some fans. So, Mark, channel name is
DMS Adventures.
DMS Adventures. How long have you been creating content?
Since October of 2019.
Awesome.
So do the math.
3 years, something like that? Yeah. Math is hard.
I know.
Right. So what do you guys primarily do on your channel?
We do very few backpacking trips, 11 in those 3 years. But then car camping stuff, gear reviews, and all around silliness at times.
Definitely. Just to point out, in case anybody didn't know, I am sitting next to the recipient of the Ultralight Backpacker of the Week, Rugged Mountain Mister.
Yeah.
Any big plans?
You know what? The only thing I have in mind is to try to get down to the, I think it's called Pine Mountain Trail in Georgia.
Yeah.
Maybe later in the year. And that'll be our out-of-state. We try and do one out-of-state trip a year, and that would probably be it.
Awesome.
What about some local stuff?
Nothing specific planned. But I'd like to get out on one backpacking trip at least once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll try and do
Awesome.
something.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out as always. You guys, I think, have made to every one so far, and it's
Yeah, and you cleaned up again on the giveaway.
right as always.
Well, yeah, I guess from a dollar value
From a
standpoint.
dollar value this time.
Sheer quantity last time. Sorry about that.
You guys need to buy my lottery tickets all the time.
To let them do it. They're the lucky ones.
Well, awesome, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. And
No problemo.
Thank you, sir. All right, who's next on the chopping block? Mr. Hoot. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hoot on the trail. Are you sloshing?
I am.
you filming this too?
I'm gonna film you guys out there. Is that cool? Can I do that? Can I film you
Audience
guys?
reaction.
Can I film you guys out there? All right, what's up?
All right, what's
Chow
up,
Junkies?
Hoot?
Nothing, man. Just I was with Hooks and Hammocks. Yeah, I was with Chris and Telly. We just ran up to Bloomington, and I just devoured a Mother Bear's pizza, so I can hardly breathe right now. So what's up with you guys? What's going on? And what are we talking about?
Channel name.
Oh, channel name, Hoot on the Trail.
Hoot on the Trail.
Yeah.
All right.
Hoot on the Trail.
How long have you been creating content on YouTube?
Oh, not too long. A few years, man. Maybe 8 if you're a dog. That's how that works. That's how that works.
That's something like that. What do you primarily do on your backpack or on your channel? Is primarily backpacking and that, and
I do a lot of walking and do some mumbling. And,
Falling.
And I fall. I fall. Okay, fell 5 times this year. 5 times.
5 times.
I went the last 2 years and fall once. This year, I fell. Busted my hiney like 5 times already. But I'm assured, so it's good. But what was the question again?
so do you have any other big plans this year coming up besides continuing the
Well,
strong beard
you
gram?
and me got to do something. We've been talking about it.
We have.
Brian, so.
We
Wait,
will.
what have you been talking about?
Listen, Hoot and I hang out. We don't
Well, I
include
know.
you.
Well, he and I hang out, so therefore.
We have a question.
We share Hoot.
What?
Andy Parrish wants to know who wins in a fight, Pirates or Vikings?
Ooh.
Well, it all depends. Actually, because pirates have gunpowder.
Yeah, true.
They have cannons. And they have muskets. But I'm going to say probably the pirates because I have them at a distance. We're talking about sea battle, so. But as far as land battle, man, I don't know. Let's give it to the pirates, man. Especially berserkers. Them guys are crazy. That answer your question?
Any other questions? Mr. Andy Parrish?
Pirates a specific ethnic group, or can anybody be a pirate?
Anybody can be a pirate, man.
I want to be a pirate.
Anybody can be a pirate.
So there's no height
You can be a
restrictions
pirate.
for
You
pirates?
can be a pirate. You out there can be a pirate. Matter of fact, I'm going to be a pirate next weekend.
Chris, are prairie dogs native to Indiana?
No.
No, there it was.
No.
All right, Hoot brother, I appreciate you.
Is that it?
Thanks for coming
We're done?
out. We'll get
Unless
together
you
soon.
wanna-
Unless you want to just hang out.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll start talking about Vikings.
let's.
You see, with Vikings.
Where do Vikings come from?
From Viking mothers and dads. All right. Who's up next? Next. Hooks? Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Where's
get
Mr.
Hooks in here.
Unpaved Explorer?
He didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do it? Oh, okay.
Chris just ate a mother's bear pizza too.
Okay. Hey, yeah, how about hooks? Let's bring the hooks out. Let's bring Telly, the star of Hooks and Hammocks, and the guy she's married to.
Guy she's married to.
So, Telly.
Hello, how are you?
We had a good time.
The car went very fast.
Oh my goodness.
What was in that pizza? Just
A
saying.
bunch of good stuff, let me
Awesome.
tell you.
So, Chris and Telly, your channel name?
Hooks and Hammocks.
Hooks and Hammocks. How long
Next
have you
question.
guys had your YouTube channel?
Well, we're going on 2 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years, something like that.
Awesome. So, what do you primarily do on your channel?
Mostly backpacking.
Mostly back.
It's mostly fishing right now. A lot of camping. Starting to get a little more serious about the backpacking.
Yep.
Awesome. So,
Are you starting to really get serious about it, or are you starting to think about getting serious about it?
Really serious.
Okay.
any plans coming up this year? Is she the planner?
Yes. So we have, of course, a fishing trip planned next week for Tennessee. And then in June, we have Pictured Rocks
All right.
with you and Paige.
Awesome.
So can't wait.
No rain.
No rain.
No rain.
We're not bringing him.
It's gonna be
It will not
beautiful.
rain. Awesome, guys. Always good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
I appreciate it. I really do want to say thank you
For
Yes.
rain?
for that. Well,
No.
that too, I guess. But no, this has been great. We, we missed the last one or two, I believe, and
Yep.
we were able to make this one, and we've had a great time. So thank you very much. Thank you, everybody out there that came. It's been a great time.
Okay, enough bucking for subs. Get out of here. All right, who do we got next? Mr. Mike. On the mic, Mr. Mike.
Up on the mic, Mike.
Yeah, I got some more. Sit up
Hey,
there.
Save me a piece of that corn.
hey,
Oh, I thought you was
sit
talking,
down.
Sorry.
I thought you were talking about deer steak because I made deer
Save me a
steak
piece of that
again.
corn.
All right, Mike. Your channel name
This
is.
is Mike Spotted Horse.
All right. And how long have you had your channel?
Oh, I want to say probably close to 10 years. I would say
Wow.
it's been like 3 years since I made a video though. So
Yeah.
of course, family issues and
Right.
so.
What do you did a lot of hunting videos?
No, I was doing hiking and
Hiking,
camping. We did Hemlock Cliffs. Me and 3 other guys spent a whole 4 days down there. That was before the no camping thing down there, and then I think I did a couple up here. It was when I was taking a week's vacation for my birthday, and coming up here and hiking and camping, and
Nice.
so it is a lot of fun. I need to do some hunting videos though, because that's what I do all winter.
So tell everybody how you and I met.
I seen you on YouTube, and he was always shooting videos, and he was always down around Lawrence County, and I was like, we gotta get together sometime. And he's like, well, one of these days we will. And then he had what was it, 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2015.
Had the fall extravaganza, as he called it, and we met, and ever since then, just kept in contact with him.
Yeah.
Facebook.
He's an OG, man.
I'm telling you. So you've got any big plans coming up this year?
My youngest daughter wants me to revamp my YouTube channel, get back into camping and stuff like that. She wants to go through, like,
building fires and stuff like that. Because I showed her and her sister how to build fires at the house and stuff.
Right.
So they don't have no trouble starting. If they want to cook outside, it's like, well, go build a fire, and they go out and do it. But other than that, she wanted me to do that. She said, I'll do the filming and editing video for you.
It's awesome.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that's my main thing is the editing and the filming. It's just.
It's a lot on
Yeah.
top of doing the trip itself. Yeah.
Yeah. So she said she'd go out for a couple of days. She wouldn't go out for a week long. She said, I'll do a couple of days, Dad, not a week long and not very far in the woods. Because she's not like one. She don't like the 8 and 16-mile days.
Right.
So.
Well, I don't like those.
Yeah.
Well.
He cries.
I cry a lot.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. Appreciate you coming out. Always good to see you.
Man. Great meeting you. Great. I'm glad you keep coming back.
And last, but not least.
Certainly not least, we have coming to the stage.
All the way.
You can see him from space. Mr. Unpaved Explorer. And he's the aerodynamic version.
The aerodynamic new do for the meetup.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it. Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it.
So your channel name is?
Unpaved Explorer.
And how long have you been making content on YouTube?
I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. My 3rd year anniversary was just April 29th.
Awesome. And what primarily do you do on your YouTube channel?
Camping, hiking, backpacking, fishing, wildlife, gear reviews, and some odds and ends.
No respect for our guests. Just
I'm sorry, this is pizza. John knows I love him, so I'm just going to eat pizza in front of him.
All right, John. Any big plans coming up this year?
Next weekend, I'll be in Virginia, and I'll be at Trail Days for 1 or 2 days.
Awesome.
And then we'll be going on a couple of road trips up in the mountains.
Okay. Awesome.
And then I'll be doing the rendezvous in Pennsylvania the following weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then the long weekend, the 3-day weekend, I'll be at in the Smokies. And I'll be doing camping. There's going to be some people doing some backpacking, but I can't join them on the trip.
All right.
But I'll
Just
be
gonna
there
out
for
a little
camping.
camping.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, it's always good to see you. I appreciate you coming out. I know you got a long drive from Cleveland, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
about 7 hours.
So.
And
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate
You rock,
everything.
dude.
Yep.
All right, now we got actually one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Would you put the pizza down? Seriously.
By the way, Mother Bear's Pizza, if you could sponsor us, that'd be great.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's bring him out. And this is a true fan of our live stream. He's actually got the swag. Look at that. Yeah. So it's Willy from Willy Outdoors.
How's it going, everybody?
So I would ask you your channel name, but Chris just, kind of introduced it. So
Willy Outdoors.
Willy Outdoors. How long have you been creating content on YouTube?
Just 2 years. I'm freshly new, just 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what primarily do you do on your channel?
Backpacking, hiking, and camping. A little bit of kayaking and bike riding.
Awesome. So any big plans coming up this year? You guys have any trips planned?
I just took one of my 1 week Monongahela National Forest. Took a week backpacking. Did about 70 miles, about 8 days with some friends, and we just came back last weekend.
I've seen your pictures on Facebook. It looked like an awesome trip. So.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was an awesome trip. The only bad experience I had was chafing and for hiking so many miles. That's what you get.
Yep, definitely. That's always the fun part of backpacking. Well, awesome, man. I appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
It's always good to see you guys. I think last fall was the first one you came to?
Yes,
I think that's
yes.
when we met. So.
And we might see you at Trailheads.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
In Dayton, Ohio. Always like to go and head out there and to Trailheads. They do an awesome hosting. John Rammel from Trailheads, he does an awesome job too.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you coming on.
Well, thank you guys.
We'll look forward
Thanks for the awesome giveaways. You guys rock.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have we had everybody on?
Looks like our director is telling us to wrap it up.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Where did he come
He's a
from?
guest
and why
getter.
did you not bring
I'll
me
talk
pizza?
as long as I want to talk.
Well, go ahead.
No, I don't really.
You
I want to
had
eat.
nothing else?
I want to
He
eat
just
pizza.
wants to eat pizza.
Yeah, this has been kind of a fast and furious getting to know everybody, but and we had some technical difficulties on the other channel, but the main thing we want to focus on here is how much fun these are and how much more fun we're having than you, and how much you're missing out for not showing up, right?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
So if you don't show up, you don't get on camera, first of all, but also you don't get pizza. And you don't get the giveaway, be part of the giveaway of my old junk. So I don't know why you're not.
Miss out on that.
Why are you not here? That's what I'm saying. So do you have anything you want to talk a little bit about? Let's talk a little bit about.
Let's talk.
How much fun we've had, and let's talk about what we've done so far.
What have we done?
Well,
we've eaten.
So Jeremy from All Things Outdoors last night made us chili dogs. They are filled with grandmother's love, and
It's kind of like a hug from grandma.
It was a hug from grandma,
Right.
and that dude is awesome.
He is.
Very selfless person, very nice person. And then we had a lot of rain.
Well, that's a given.
That's
Anytime
a given,
we're together,
yeah.
It rains.
We had a lot of rain, and then so we've done the giveaway so far today. We're doing this live stream, and tonight we're having the movie night where we're going to show everybody's, including Nat Moran's, first and worst video, and we're going to laugh at them. That's really
there will be laughing.
So
like
you get food, you get humiliation, you get giveaways,
you get rained on.
you get rained on. Why are you not here?
Right.
So I'm really hoping that the one we have in the fall, will be even more people, and I'm hoping we can have even more fun.
What you got there, Tony?
What you got there, Tony?
Since Peterson set his stuff up a half mile away, Carlson here was able to edge himself a little bit, but I'm going to give this to Chris and let him explain the little gift here we have for Mr. Carlson.
Yeah, so we as a group, a lot of us have been friends for like 7 years, and we give each other a hard time constantly. So if you have low self-esteem, you probably shouldn't come. But so Tony here printed up and you can't see this. I'll show it to you. Hold on one second. I'll get closer. This is a 3D printed turd with a crown on it. And what that represents is who is the king of crap talking. And I think I'd like to take a vote right now. Everybody in the audience, raise your hand if you think that should be A, Michael Peterson, or B, Brian Carlson. Oh my God, look at all the hands going up. So, Brian, I'd like to bestow upon you the King Crap Talker Award.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. This
Well,
is
what
great.
you should do is make a tag video and send it out.
There we go.
Don't send it to Mister, though.
I take pride in, beating you down and beating others and all my friends down. Just, to really just get through that thick skin you have and just
pretty thick.
Make you cry. I enjoy it.
Uh-oh. We have a contention here.
Uh-oh.
No. It's been my honor to compete with you, but you're obviously full of more crap than I am.
Absolutely.
And you're obviously better at stirring the crap. Look at that.
I'm telling you.
Look at that.
I mean, you were a worthy opponent, but I mean, honestly, you really didn't have a chance from the beginning.
I
don't even know why they just didn't hand us to me.
I
when we
like
got
to
here.
stir without them knowing that I'm stirring.
Yeah.
And you like to stir right out there up front, show it all.
You got
Brother,
the biggest spoon.
Congratulations.
The crap is there.
Congratulations,
I don't start it, I stir it.
Oh, man. Okay, well, with that being said, so I think we'll wrap this up. But again, please come to the next one. We're going to have one in the fall, possibly late fall, because I want to have a cold one. I want to see who's really a hardened camper.
So it'll snow then.
It'll probably snow.
Right.
Yeah. Huh? Rain is not
we got
enough.
Snow in 20s.
But make sure you show up, and if you're a YouTube creator, especially, or if you're a subscriber, we love camping and hanging out with everybody, right?
Except for Peterson.
Except for Michael Peterson.
Right.
But everyone else, fair game. So I thank you for watching, and get out there and explore.
Also, I will make sure Chris puts all the links to everybody's channel in the description.
You're giving me homework? This is my channel.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, I will do so. I will put links to everybody's channel. Make sure you go subscribe to everybody, because there's some people out there that they really deserve more subs than they have. He's not one of them, but other people here are. So, all right, thank you.
Peace out, Girl Scout.